Okay, so today we are going to learn about adding integers. Okay, this is not hard, but there are a few strategies that you do need, and it depends on how you want to do it. So I'm going to give you a couple of strategies, and those of you that aren't joining us um, for class time, please start joining us. I would like to stop doing these videos if I can, but anyhow, so adding integers, because I'd like you all in class, that way I know that you get the same information. Okay, let's start with a problem. Okay, so let's say I have negative 11 plus 8. Now there's a couple of ways, like I said, you can do this. You can do it on a number line, or you can draw pictures, or you can learn the rule. You need to learn the rule, but to start this off, we can draw pictures and use the number line. Okay, so by drawing pictures, what I mean is you literally draw 11 negatives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You've got 11 negatives in this pile. And then how many positives do we have? We have 8 positives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Now we do something that's called circling 0 pairs. Okay? So you circle 0 pairs. You circle everything that matches. All right? So let me make this a little bigger so we can see it, hopefully. Okay. So you have to circle everything that matches. So I have 3 negatives here and 3 positives here. So I'm going to circle those. Those match. Then I've got 3 negatives here and 3 positives here. So those I'm going to circle because they match. Then I've got 2 positives here and 2 negatives here. So I'm going to circle that. What do you have left over? You have 3 negatives. So that's your answer. Negative 3. Was that hard? Not really. Okay, you can also do it on a number line. Now the number line is just as easy. You have to know whether you're going to go left or right. So if it's negative, you go left. If it's positive, you go right. So let's take a look at that. So if we have, so we start at negative 11, which is here, and we go positive 8. So that means we're going to go to the right. So we start at negative 11, and we go right 8. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And where did we end up? We ended up at negative 3. So you can use the number line if you'd rather, or you can draw pictures. I kind of like the pictures because then when you go to learn the rule, it's going to make more sense to you. Okay, let's try another one. Let's do 7 plus negative 2. Now they're going to write it this way on your worksheet, just so that you know. They're going to write it this way. Okay? So I've got 7 positives and 2 negatives. So let's circle our 0 pairs. Here's 2 and here's 2. What do we have left over? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 positives. So that's your answer. 5. Okay, did everybody see that? That's not hard, right? Now, if we really take a look at these two, what's the same about them? This one has a negative. This one has a negative. This one has a positive. This one has a positive. So they both have 1 positive and 1 negative number. And so let's think about that for just a minute. How did we really get this 3? Did we add these two? Or did we actually subtract these two? What is 11 plus 8? Not 3. But what's 11 minus 8? 3. So we actually, in order to solve this problem, we actually, believe it or not, we subtracted. Okay? Well, and we made it easier. We circled 0 pairs. But do you see that if I went, 11 minus 8 is 3, and then I know I have more negatives here, so of course, since I have more negatives here, my answer is going to be negative. Okay? It's not going to be a positive 3 because I have less positives in this pile. All right, so let's look at this one. Does that rule follow for this one too? So let's look. Did we add these two to get 5, or did we subtract these two to get 5? We subtracted those two, right? We subtracted. So 7 minus 2 is 5, and then there are more positives, so our answer is going to be positive. So when the signs are different, plus 7, or positive 7, negative 2, negative 11, positive 8, you subtract. So when the signs are different, you subtract. So I want you to, so you should be writing all these examples down. So I'm going to write that, this is our rule, okay? Different signs, subtract. So when the signs are different in your addition problem, you subtract. And part of the way you can remember this is different. When you find the difference of something, you subtract. Okay? All right, so when the signs are different, you subtract. Now, let's go with when the signs are the same. Okay, so this is your rule that you guys need to remember. Okay, drawing pictures is great, but you don't want to always rely on drawing pictures. You want to, instead, it's much quicker to go, oh, signs are different, so we subtract. 7 minus 2 is 5. Signs are different, we subtract. 11 minus 8 is 3, and there's more negatives, so it's going to be a negative 3. All right. Whoops. Okay, I'll get that later. All right. So let's try another one. Now we're going to do where the signs are the same. So let's do an easy one. Oh, I don't know. 2 plus 2. Of course. 2 plus 2, we know that. These are still integers, and our answer is 4. Okay? The signs are the same. So this is a positive 2, and this is a positive 2. So when the signs are the same, we add. And you can draw the picture for this, and we'll draw the picture for the next one. Okay? So let's do negative 2 plus negative 2. Okay? Let's draw our signs here. So I've got 2 negatives plus 2 more negatives. I don't have any matching, so I just add them together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, negative 4. Notice how they're similar and notice how they're different. Okay? These are both positive, so we add, and your answer is positive. These are both negative, so we add, and your answer becomes negative. So when the signs are the same, we don't subtract. When the signs are the same, we add. We add. So when the signs are the same, we add. So if we were to say negative 6 plus, and they're going to put this parenthesis here, which kind of irritates me, negative 6 plus negative 3, signs are the same. We're going to add. So 6 plus 3 is 9, and they're both negative, so our answer is going to be negative. Okay? So if the signs are the same, so that's our new rule. If the signs are the same, so same signs, add. Same is like some. Some means to add. Very important. You got to know those two rules. Whoa, that's nice. How can you know that rule if I don't show it to you? There we go. So when the signs are the same, you add. And then copy the sign. Here, both positives, so positive. Here, both negatives, so negative. Both negatives, negative. Up here, it's different. Up here, you just have to figure out where there's more. There's more positives, so your answer's positive. There's more negatives, so your answer's negative. And when the signs are different, we subtract. Okay? Easy, right? All right, let's do some more subtracting ones. Let's go back up here. All right. So let's say I have -1 plus positive 3. Sorry about that. Sometimes they will write it like that. Okay, signs are different, so we subtract. So 3 minus 1 is 2, and who has more? Oh, can't even see that. I'm sorry. All right, there we go. Who has more? I've got 3 positives and 1 negative, so my answer is going to be positive. And once again, you can draw your 0 pairs. So here we have 1 negative, and we have 3 positives. And if we circle our 0 pairs, what do we have left over? We have 2 positives. That's where we got the answer from. Okay, let's switch this up a little bit. So now let's say +1 plus -3. Okay, signs are different, so we're going to subtract. So 3 minus 1 is 2, but is it going to be a +2 or a -2? Well, I only have 1 positive here, but here I have 3 negatives. So it's going to be a -2. So let's draw the picture. So here we've got 3 negatives, and here we have 1 positive. And if we circle our 0 pairs, what do we have left over? We have -2. When the signs are different, you subtract. Don't forget that. You can also, like I said, use a number line on this. Okay? So, if both signs are the same, you add. If the signs are different, you subtract. Okay? I'm going to upload this video with the worksheet, and then don't forget office hours tomorrow from 2 to 3, and we're going to revisit this on Wednesday at 1 o'clock, so please join us. All right, thank you.